person. You never know. Like, just in case, and every little bit counts in this game. So the blue trinket, if you're going to face check a bush, it still gives them that little extra. It's harder to mess up, so you don't have to place it directly in the bush to get it. You still get vision of them from a large distance away. But we talked a lot about Xiaolan, who's taken the ignite and the exhaust, but then there's a flash and ignite. Sorry, flash ignite on Xiaolan. Popper's OP. Oh no, I've been tricked. The thing at the top is backwards. Rah! Sorry, I was right the first time.
Swap around.
So,
yep.
So yeah, Popper's OP has the flash and ignite, and then Xiaolan actually has the exhaust and the ignite. So the exhaust ignite, little more combat savvy summoners there, but we did see GaurdKnight take us the set with those summoner spells. And we talked a lot about Xiaolan, like I said. Popper's OP though. This guy loves assassins, Lee Sin, Yasuo, Riven, and then Zed is pretty much his 4th most played. So 16-year-old kid coming in here.
Very young. He's actually young enough to get level 2 first. And immediately throws out the Living Shadow. Xiaolan has his own down just a little tiny amount in health.
Got to be young enough for those levels, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's also...
He levels up fast. Because time is it's relatively faster.
I guess, if you go by relativity.
Experience left in your memory, so you have more room.
So time just kind of slows down as you get older.
Yeah.
That's the
long summer days pass by on Summoner's Rift. Actually, this isn't Summoner's Rift anymore. This is the Field. No, it is Summoner's Rift.
It's Summoner's Rift.
Exhaust goes down. Popper's OP is forced to jump away. He's still got his flash and his ignite. Xiaolan is dangerously low here. If Popper thinks he's fast enough.
It's still that passive that they both have to worry about. Popper's OP. He has the energy advantage, but he's not going to punish Xiaolan at all because he doesn't want to take that extra auto attack to the face. They're both out of potions, and they're both going to rrely on auto attacks. He's going to flash in.
Oh, and he goes, the ignite takes down. He gets first blood, but barely. Popper's OP takes game number 1. One another should make for incredibly interesting matchups, and already we can see the first skill shot landed by Popper's OP. It's Xiaolan, who's a little bit on the defensive side. Very calm start. I like, I really appreciate the emote spam. I think that's actually a lot of fun.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do during that first couple of seconds there? There's no way to invade them because they're cut off by the boundaries, unless you want to go out of bounds and have a forfeit thrown your way. And look at that. The auto attack trade coming out with all that AD that they've gotten for themselves. Immediately trading right off the bat. It's all about landing those shurikens. It's all about taking that minion damage when you can and making the other person take even more for the trade. It's just trading back and forth. You're not going to have a jungler in these.
It's the most minuscule of advantages.
They
right
add
now,
up.
the only difference is 1 AD that Popper's at. He's at 86. Oh, now he's got level 2. That advantage not so minuscule anymore.
Yeah. Jumping it up to 91, you level up the Living Shadow, it gives you that extra bonus percentage increase in your AD.
Xiaolan mirrors it as well. It's kind of interesting. So we saw the hyper aggression out of GaurdKnight and Mancloud, and they both went for Razor Shuriken followed by Spinning Slash, and they didn't look to get aggressive until level 3 when they had their full combo plus Summoner spells. But this time, it's a different style. It's tossing out the Shadow to try to harass with auto attacks, harass with your abilities instead.
Yeah, it's really just a very energy reliant kind of play style here where they're trying to whittle each other down. And what it's trying to do is they're just going to throw down spells over and over again until they whittle a person's potions down and their effective HP. Like right now, Popper's OP has a lot more effective HP in the tank than Xiaolan does, but he has to trade that up.
Oh, and the flash is burned. Double summoners used by Xiaolan, but he's got a pretty nice advantage. He's up in health. He's got no health potion burning.
Still potions in Popper's OP's inventory, though. Yeah. Popper's OP is actually going to make this a wash, and he had all 3 left. So he is actually in a better position, especially since he has 1 summoner spell left, that Ignite. Popper's OP is actually winning this little tug of war because he has so much HP just left in his tank, too.
And he's a little bit ahead in CS, so if we do get to see recalls out of these incredibly aggressive compositions, that's going to result in at least 1 more health potion in Popper's OP's pocket.
Yeah, he's got a lot of HP to kind of carelessly burn off on himself, and that might force Xiaolan back a lot sooner than he wants to, because now Popper's OP can actually take some pretty poor trades for himself because he has that potion available.
Xiaolan being punished just a bit, down in 6 CS. Here's the cannon minion wave, and there's the recall. Popper's OP knows it's coming, and he starts shoving.
He's got to shove it hard. It is the cannon minion wave, and that's what he was holding out for. But no, he's going to stick around. Down 12 CS, 13 CS. It's not going to get any better here either, because Popper's OP can continue to just harass him underneath the turret. And getting these ranged minions is going to be a little harder.
Yeah, remember, Popper's OP still has his Ignite. So that feels like going for a kill.
Yep, it's a 10 CS difference there. Out of all those creeps, he only got 3 of them underneath the turret. It's going to be another push. He keeps hesitating on the back. This is not a cannon minion wave. He missed that little window of opportunity with the effective HP in that wave.
Xiaolan, I think he's looking for the level 6 to try to go for a dive.
It'll be really hard. He's continuing to be pressured here, and that turret just takes tiny bits of damage every time. Like right now, he's not getting damage onto Xiaolan. He's getting damage onto that turret. And once again, it's not a cannon minion wave. Popper's OP realizes this, keeping the pressure up, has every advantage in his pocket. CS, turret damage. He's very well within kill range, but that's going to force Xiaolan back, and that's going to be a Vamp Scepter actually in his inventory, so he's not buying anything except for that Doran's Blade.
Yeah, Xiaolan expecting to take a lot of damage with this. I think it might be that he's going for the Bilgewater Cutlass, and wow, yeah. Poppers is able to afford it.
Yeah, way more gold right off the back there, having a 17 CS advantage on the back. Buys 5 potions for himself too, so buys 4 more, and he has so much effective HP, and that extra burst of damage from the Bilgewater Cutlass is going to make up for him not having a Doran's Blade.
Now it's 16 CS lead in favor of Popper's OP. He's only about 2 or 3 minions away from level 6. Xiaolan hot on his heels, but way down in raw AD. Look at the raw harass combo out of Popper's OP. Brings him down to 3/4 health with 1 incredibly efficient trade and 5 health potions from Poppers. I think we know his MO. Whoa, Death Part used. He gets right onto Poppers, who just casually walks away. He jukes the damage by turning it back around. Ignite onto Xiaolan.
There's so many minions, though.
It's ticking down. Xiaolan has nowhere to go. It's first blood. Poppers OP takes the series 2-0.